Hello everyone, and welcome back to MaJerati. Wow, it's been a long time since I've made a video, and a lot has changed in the last couple of years since I last uploaded. And honestly, there's a reason for that. Life got busy, like really busy. The last video I made was around 2 years ago, back when I was making Pavlov modding videos. And for a lot of people, that's probably where you know this channel from. Those videos became a big part of what MaJerati was known for, and I still think back on that time very fondly. I learned a lot and I had a lot of fun. I got to help people with something that I genuinely enjoyed. But after that, life started moving in a very different direction for myself. Since my last upload, I started a new career path, and that part of my life has seriously taken off. I've moved through different roles and I've grown a lot professionally, and I'm really doing something that I enjoy genuinely. And for the first time in a long time, I feel like I'm in a more stable place. I've been able to build a career and get married, travel, and I even took a honeymoon in Europe. With that, I even started a small business doing 3D printing, which was something I did back in college, and I really enjoyed it. And truthfully, through all of this, there was always something sitting in the back of my mind. I missed making videos. I missed playing games. I missed making fun content. And I missed these weird ideas and talking about cool projects and just creating videos simply because I enjoyed it. And truthfully, that was always the original purpose of this channel. I never started MaJerati because I thought it would make money, and trust me on that, this channel has made basically nothing. But that was never the point. The point was to have fun, play games, and learn new things, and share things that I thought were interesting. Some of the things I used to do may not come back exactly the same. Like, for example, I used to mess around with game making, and I'm not really good at that anymore. So, but you know, that's okay. But what matters is that I still enjoy creating, experimenting, and sharing these things that I care about. So what does that mean for now? Like, what is this video? Well, I actually want to bring this channel back. And I don't want to force it. I don't want to pretend that everything is going to be exactly the same or perfectly planned from day one. Like, it just won't. I want to ease back into it and rediscover what made this fun in the first place. And that might be revisiting older games that I used to love or haven't ever played. And it might mean talking about projects, creators, or ideas that I think deserve a ton of attention. And there's so many crazy things from the internet and gaming and these communities that I never really got a chance to talk about because I was so focused on building my career and getting my life in order. Whenever I see something like Kane Parsons' Backrooms, like, this series is insane. I remember how much this thing used to scare the crap out of me when I first saw it. And seeing it now grow into what might be one of the craziest movies of this month is honestly incredible. There's so many creators and ideas like this that I wish I had time to talk about, and I wish I did talk about at the time. And I'd love to start doing more of that moving forward. As for Pavlov and modding, I'm not saying that it's gone forever. Pavlov was and still is one of my favorite VR shooters, and learning the mod kit taught me a lot. I know some people still come to this channel looking for help with the tutorial videos, and these videos are probably pretty old and dated, truthfully. And maybe at some point I will return to that. If I can help people learn or figure these things out, I'd love to do that again. But before jumping back into these tutorials or modding content, I want to rebuild the channel in a way that feels natural. I want this channel, MaJerati, to be what it was always supposed to be. A place where I can have fun, play games, and talk about interesting ideas, and share parts of my life. Create content that I'm excited about. There's also a lot more I could share now than I could before. In the last couple of years, I've traveled, started this 3D printing business and worked on a ton of really awesome projects, and just there's so much life changes I think that would be really awesome to share, especially now. I think it'd be really cool to bring some of that into the channel. So this is what I would propose to be the start of the revival of this channel. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but I want to try. I want to make something fun, and I want to improve. So I want to create videos that feel better than what I made before. And I still want to keep the same spirit that made me start this channel in the first place. So to anyone who watched the old videos, thank you. And to anyone new here, welcome, and I appreciate you being here. And I hope you enjoy what comes next. So thank you all for watching, and I look forward to making more videos soon. This is MaJerati, and I'll see you in the next one.